At this point, we should just call this series Shenanigans That Happens in the Middle of the Night. Because everything I end up doing starts at 3 a.m. for some reason. Today is no different. As you'll see, we're at a gas station, per our usual starting spot for adventures like this, at 3:35. We got a late start. We're heading to Atlanta again, but this time not for a Halo event. No. We're in my turf now. We're finally going to a CDL Call of Duty Major event. We're going to Dreamhack Atlanta. It's gonna be awesome. Me, Zach, and Josh, and featuring Matt a little bit. He's not actually going to the event, but we will get to see Matt a little bit. I've never been to a Dreamhack. I've also never been to a CDL event. I haven't been to an in-person Call of Duty tournament since I played in them. I think the last in-person one I played in was maybe Ghost. So it's been a really long time since I've been to a LAN. And not only the CDL stuff that's happening, but all of Dreamhack just looks awesome. Heard nothing but good stuff from past Dreamhacks that have happened. It's gonna be sick. We're gonna get into a lot of shenanigans per usual, especially we got the boys, so it's gonna be, I'm so excited. So we made it to Atlanta. Kind of uneventful drive, honestly. The traffic wasn't near as bad as I thought it was gonna be until I got like right into Atlanta, but overall not bad. I don't understand how to drive in cities. It makes no sense. One-way streets don't make any sense to me. We don't have those where I am from. We went and stopped at Waffle House. Now we're about to walk into the venue. Got parking. Walking into the Georgia World Congress Center for Dreamhack. Boys,
What up?
y'all excited?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all ready? It was a little weird seeing like a team of Call of Duty players walking in, all wearing jerseys, followed by a guy dressed as Darth Vader. Like in the same group, like they were all homies. So I don't really know how that worked, but it's only at a place like this that you can really get that kind of experience. Walking into the venue, what are y'all's early predictions of the tournament?
Optic all the way. Perk 30. Sorry.
Do you think any of the challengers teams make it past pool play?
I'll predict one of them. I don't know one.
It's
but
One of them?
It's either P7 or the Huntsman.
I would see.
Yeah.
I could see.
I can see P7, yeah. Some of these challenger matches might get really ugly really fast.
Which is what I'm excited for.
Yeah.
I really want to see egos just die.
Yeah. I would love to see an underdog just run a match. Just run the whole series. That'd be kind of awesome. We're credentialed, got all the things, badge and whatnot. There is like a ton of people, or like inside the building, just outside the door. I don't fully understand what's happening, but we're about to go stand in a really long line for some reason. I don't know. The venue is supposed to open like 11 minutes ago, but there's just extremely long lines, so we'll see. This is my jam. Josh's wristband messes with his swag.
A little bit. It's not bothering me a little bit.
At least we're moving. 15 minutes late, but we're moving. Yo, this place is crazy. I 100% should have brought more money to buy stuff degenerately. They got a DJ. I wonder if any of the Final Fantasy DJs are gonna be here. I tried to get on that list. For like the creators. I did not. I tried. Maybe one day. We'll get there. We're trying. Hey, there's a Halo tournament we could jump in on.
We entered the open at the Halo one we went to.
We got ran. We got ran. Our round one was two guys that used to play pro. Yeah, they literally told us after the match, they're like, we're so sorry.
That's brutal.
They were nice. They were cool. Like, we hung out with them really the rest of the event. This just makes me want to put together a team again. I've wanted to for a long time.
The weird thing I'm most curious to see is the people that I've watched for years, like Scums, any of them, see how tall or short they are in person.
Scump is not tall. Scump is short.
Isn't Shotzi short too?
Shotzi's like, I've never met Shotzi in person. I've met Scump in person. But Scump is not tall, and Shotzi is significantly shorter than Scump.
That's crazy. Because on camera, he's really hard to tell heights on stuff.
I say he's not tall. He's probably average height, but we're taller than average. So he's smaller than we are for sure.
It's just weird on camera, everything's so different.
Yeah.
Like it's just how it
like
is.
Nade Shot's not tall.
Nade
Shot's not tall.
That I can believe. Next time I told him I want a three-piece suit just to stand out.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is I want to bring 2 people with me. Just jacked guys wearing suits and like glasses and earpieces. Have you seen the YouTube video of the guy that did that? He just stood out there in public.
Oh yeah.
And he had 2 security guards.
Have you not seen the guy who did it on the PGA Tour? He dressed like a golfer and had 2 guys stand with him, but when another guy holding his bag, and he had about 30-something people run up and ask to take pictures and wish him luck on tour.
Awesome.
Then he got interviewed with the ESPN. She goes, "Can you look like?" He goes, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, I did too.
And she was like, "How's it? What are you looking forward to today? What are your concerns?" I was like, "Well, the conditions look pretty good." Like he just made it all up. He got on the news. I was like, "That's literally just confidence, bro."
I should do that for a video. So Arcades just walks by, and Josh goes, "That looks like Arcades." I said, "It is Arcades." He said, "Oh, oh."
It makes more sense.
Oh, he's just doing a CS aim training. It's like a target shooting thing. It's Guitar Hero. Oh no.
Jason, no! Chalk, Jason.
Oh no, Jason.
Forfeit.
No.
Forfeit.
Jason.
Maybe he didn't know what was going on.
Boo! That dude only got 63. This next guy is super confident. Easy. 100% so far. These people don't have rhythm, is what I'm getting at.
100%.
The problem is the rhythm.
3, 2, 1.
That guy needs to go home.
Yeah.
Oh, never
All right, we need somebody else. Better performance.
It throws you off because I'm listening for like shooting when it crosses over the line. You can't do that. If you do, you're late. That didn't go. I honestly did better than I probably should have, quite honestly. I honestly did. I don't aim with a mouse, okay? It's not for me. Give me a controller and I can run it, okay?
You know, it's not quite 300.
Technically, so far, I'm in the top 3. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know how to change my sensitivity. When you said, "Oh, you're just gonna go for it,"
The watch has come off.
I didn't know
how to change
it.
153 to beat.
I'll see if he knows it.
I had 153.
Yeah.
He almost had 300. Dang, bro. Dang, bro.
Oh my god.
That was huge, bro. I told you.
It's so tough.
What did I get? Hold this.
Welcome to our unboxing. You've got a
I got a chicken.
chicken.
Okay.
Yep. And inside, you've got it's a mouse pad
What a chicken.
with a chicken on it. You ever wanted a cock on a mouse pad?
Josh is in your care while I shop. I won't know what you're saying until I'm editing it.
That's great news. This is my first event ever. First like anything gaming. So not my first Dreamhack, not my first CDL. It's my first everything. So I think my biggest like goal for this is to be able to watch challenges up close and see like the environment. When something crazy happens during a match, it's usually just me and Grayson talking on the phone, being like, "Yo, did you see this?" But now to actually be at an event where you've got 30 million people screaming the same thing, because everyone's an Optic fan, like let's just be real, they dominate the fan base. I used to watch people stream games back when it was Justin TV. Y'all don't even know what that is. And then MLG.TV, and then obviously everyone just is on Twitch now because Twitch is what Justin TV used to be. Yeah, just see who I can find. Watch these bozos shop. I'm excited to see all the different events. Halo's dead, but just to see what they have going on. Only thing I'm just disappointed in is I can't come tomorrow. We bought these tickets back in like December with the early bird access, and my sister informed me a month ago that her high school graduation is tomorrow. So I get to miss tomorrow. Sad face, sad music. Cue the sad face emoji right here. So yeah, I'll miss tomorrow, but we'll be here for Championship Sunday. See somebody win. Hopefully it's Optic. We're gonna POV Grayson shopping. Oh, what up? We did the monochromatic fit with the DMs. Chill.
The old EG jerk.
Oh wow, you don't see those anymore.
Okay. So I just tried out one of the IEM, the inner monitor booths. Doing music, I've used IEMs forever. It's just now getting into the gaming space pretty heavy. So they're advertising like gaming tuned IEMs. And that was the first time I had ever tried them. It's honestly better than I expected it to be for how much they cost. If you're willing to spend a little bit more money than buying just a headset with a microphone on it, it's way worth it to get decent IEMs like that and like an external microphone. That was surprisingly good. I can't lie, that was impressive. Now we're heading over to the Call of Duty stuff. Challengers just got started, but we're heading over into the main stage. Oh my God. Oh, it's time. It's time, boys.
It's worth the shot. Even I got mixed. It's worth the shot.
They have 1v1s going on against the Optic team. I kind of want in, I'm not gonna lie. Will I get slammed? Yeah. I still want to run it though.
That's main stage?
That's main stage, bro. We're at seats. Well, me and Zach are. Josh has been waiting in the line for the Optic booth for merch for like ever. Look at the booth! There are 4 stages going all at the same time.
Hey, TL Georgia, you guys ready to get this tournament going?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where's Josh?
Back-to-back world champions is Optic Texas. Give it up for Open.
Yeah. 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 Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Say it with me. Oh man.
This is going to be an experience. Yeah, I feel it.
Y'all got 3-0?
Yeah.
I think if anything, the worst is 3-1. They grab the sword.
That's what I was thinking.
Where do you think the last party's at?
It's behind us.
Right there.
He's holding forward without question. Yeah, I mean, he's following up an 8 there. That's why that player is so weak. So Tilly just not able to really get in this game. He's hoping to have a freebie last round.
There are 20 matches today.
That's not really been the issue. Well, I mean, I think a big part of the issue is the top row. I hate to say, but yeah, Shotzi's gonna get through the smoke. They try to get the sort of back-to-back setup to hold this, but it's not gonna matter. Shotzi gets 1, Mercury's gonna clean it up, so Quincy for the defuse, and then they'll round out the count 2. Is Optic handle business.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
It's been
Oh yeah.
day 1 so
Oh yeah. Ready for this? We're so tired.
So without further ado, the first team coming to the stage, looking to run it up. Atlanta, get loud for the LA Thieves.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Scrap, Hydra, Abizi, and Neil.
I got thieves in 3.
Boston upsetting gentle weights to the surprise of
didn't take a start?
but can they do it again?
I mean, the potential is absolutely there. They've been making plays.
Should be a good one.
Over the course of time. Getting better, leveling up their game throughout stage 3. And there
It's gonna be awesome.
Well, for Boston, I do believe. Of course,
So loud, I can't even hear you talking.
These guys have been waiting, fiending for this moment. So thirsty to be back on the main stage. And of course, well, their hype is already out of control.
I will say, it's an easy thing to call this one before it gets going.
So we've been here all day. It's currently almost 9, and they still have a whole nother match that was running behind. Zach just left, me and Josh are still here. We got to meet some cool pros and everything. I got one of the pros from old LAG to sign my LAG controller, so that's sick. It's been some pretty crazy matches. There's been very few, just almost no
Everything here was 3-0. Everything there was a down to the wire.
Yeah, true. So it's been crazy. Tomorrow's also going to be crazy because some teams that did not look good today have to look good tomorrow, or else they go home. So a pretty crazy day.
It's been a good day.
It's been a good day.
Got a picture with Attach, Zen, and Hex.
Yeah.
So not too bad.
Yeah, I got a picture with Zuma, Zenny, got Joe DeCeve's signature. So met a few other people. So yeah, it's been pretty crazy. It's been pretty insane. All right, day 1 is a wrap. A really big wrap. It was really long, exhausting. So we watched every match, all 20 of them. That was a lot of Call of Duty. That was a lot of Call of Duty. Me and Josh are gonna go grab some dinner. I'm heading over to Matt's and I'm gonna crash pretty much right away. I need to rest for another very long day tomorrow. Josh will not be here tomorrow. He'll be back Sunday. But me and Zach will be here all day tomorrow and we'll continue taking you guys along with us. I hope y'all like this style. It's fun to do. Sometimes you just wonder if you guys like just watching do cool stuff, because I think this is cool. I like watching other people do cool stuff because it makes me want to do cool stuff, and that's why I do cool stuff. Anyways, I'll see y'all tomorrow. We are in day 2 of CDL Atlanta Dreamhack. I got the FaZe jersey on, but it's actually the FaZe Halo jersey, but it's just such a cold jersey. Got to. I stayed over at Matt's house last night. I literally walked in the door, everyone was asleep, and I just crashed, so it wasn't really anything exciting to show y'all. I might let y'all see Matt when I go see him, or when I go stay there tonight. But I just got gassed up, got some food. Yo, Quick Trip, by the way, is like awesome. I wish we had these. It's like Diet Buc-ee's. Like, it's not Buc-ee's at all. Nothing in this world can compare to Buc-ee's. But it's just so much for a gas station. Like, Buc-ee's ascends past gas station. Quick Trip doesn't ascend past gas station, but it elevates what a gas station can be. Does that make sense? See what I'm saying? We got another pretty packed day today as far as like watching matches, and it's a lot of matches today. I got one pro player so my favorite team doesn't exist anymore, so they're not my favorite team anymore because they're not a thing, but I was an LAG fan. Yesterday I wore one of my LAG jerseys, and I have an LAG controller, and I had my LAG controller, and one of the guys who used to play on LAG, I was standing there and I was talking to him, and I was like, wait, and I got a guy to let me borrow a marker, so he signed my controller, so it's pretty sick. So another day of like seeing people hanging out, watching a bunch of matches. a lot of what yesterday was, but I expect today to be a lot more hype because a lot more teams are going to get put out. Yesterday, a lot of the teams that got put out were challengers teams. There wasn't a whole, I mean, there was a lot of hype games yesterday, but today is going to get pretty heated when some of the big teams get upset and put out of the tournament. So it's going to be some really high energy today. So let's get on the road and party on, Garth. Why does my dad say that all the time? What is that? Where is that from? Traffic coming into Atlanta is like insane. Most people at least know how to drive. It's one thing about Atlanta is, yeah, the traffic is really insane and it's backed up and it's tight. But if you realize you're in the wrong lane and you need to get over, it's really easy to get over because people know how to drive. Versus South Alabama, there could be a 20 car gap. You try and get over and the person 20 cars behind you all of a sudden is gonna step on the gas because they don't want you to get in front of them. Regardless, we made it to the building. We're back at the Georgia World Congress Center. About to walk in and Zach's already inside. I've been trying to figure out what, like, things like these vlogs and stuff. It's kind of funny that I just started doing more Final Fantasy streams and here we are at a Call of Duty event again. I realized most of my content is just me doing stuff and y'all just joining in, versus with Call of Duty, like, obviously I've done that for a long time, but the people who watch me play Call of Duty are not watching it because they're watching it for, like, specifically the competitive intent. They're watching it because it's, you know, like, me doing the competitive part. Because if someone wanted to watch just for competitiveness, there's like a long list of people. They would watch one of the pros. And it's kind of the same thing with Final Fantasy, where a lot of the stuff that I'm doing on that, if people just wanted to watch like top tier raids, they would just go watch one of the raid teams. So when it comes to other content outside of those games, I've kind of just made the realization of just making the content out of what I do on a regular basis and bringing y'all along, instead of feeling like it has to be like a specific thing. Just doing what I do and letting the rest of the content speak for itself. And that's kind of helped coming up with content ideas, because I don't feel like I have to be within one niche. Now if one niche takes off, like, that's a different thing, but for right now it's just more of like the content is the personality, not what the content is itself, which, like I said, helped a lot, especially in like motivation of figuring out making more content and stuff, because I definitely don't want to get burnt out. That's really easy to do, especially to do content right, because I'm not going to do something halfway. And to do it right, it takes so much time and effort. Even on a small scale like I do it, it just takes a lot. And if I'm doing it for something that I feel like I just like have to make myself do, it makes it a lot harder and kind of defeats the purpose. But if I'm doing it for stuff that I just enjoy doing anyways, I feel like, for one, it's going to make it a lot more enjoyable for me to make the content, but also it's probably just going to make the content better in general. Hold up, we're going through TSA. So like when we're making these vlogs and when we're making like the video that will probably already be out by the time this video comes out, if not, it'll be around the same time. I'm doing like a kind of funny Dungeons and Dragons video. Like, that doesn't fit anything that I've been doing, but if you know me, it fits me really well. So I'm just gonna keep pushing out content that, and like streams and stuff, that feels the most natural. Like I said, I feel like that's gonna end up being the better content anyways. It's easier for me to put out more of it because, I mean, it's literally just me living and taking y'all along with me. So there's a lot of stuff like I have to say. I could just sit in front of a camera and talk for a really long time, especially when it comes to like stuff that I believe theologically, just like how much I like just ranting about games, just stuff in general that I have a lot of both knowledge and opinions on that I could rant about forever. And that I could probably, I mean, obviously I have my core following of people who I appreciate more than I can express, who I know want to hear that stuff. That just helps me to want to make more of it. But I just have to like remember and keep in mind that like that core audience cares more about like me just making content and y'all coming along with me than anything else. So thank y'all.
These two have lost their mind right here.
I'm gonna keep pushing.
Hold on.
Let's go find Zach. What's up, bro?
Everybody's here at the Bravo stream, second stage, because Daniel Says wants to put FaZe and Thieves on this one, and from what I can find, Optic and Heretics will be over here too. He should be fired.
So who's on main?
G2 and Koi. After that, Paris and Riyadh.
It's probably really just unfortunate that the bracket fell that way.
No, I think what they're doing is putting them on Bravo so they can brag about their second stream numbers.
Maybe so. I would think though that they also have they're trying to put all of the teams on main stage in equal amount.
Yeah, but that's just dumb.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Also, I just walked by the challengers. When I tell you, and I'm not just coping when I say this, I would run some pockets.
Some of them are not good.
In challengers, I would run. Y'all, I'm gonna have to come out of retirement. I'm going back into challengers. I would run some pockets, bro. When I played that event a couple of weeks ago, we made it like 4 rounds. Like, we made a run, and I just played with some random guys that I picked up off Facebook. And it happens like, it's like every other weekend that they have a cup. Like, it's all the time. Which is,
I wish they should do that for the CDL. I mean,
yeah.
If you're gonna play online, you should be having like those little minor tournaments all the time.
I think that what they should do, they won't do this because it would cost too much, but I think it would make so much more money, it'd be worth it. I think they should have their weekly matchups during the week.
Yeah.
And then every weekend is a minor.
Yeah.
Put everyone in a single elim bracket on the weekend. And your weekly matchups, I understand the need for them. Do them during the week. These people scrim 5 to 6 days a week to play one match every weekend.
And then, like, if they like kind of don't scrim, it tries hardest and scrims. It's like, dude, I'm playing.
It's practice.
I'm practicing 5 days a week for one game.
Also, I'm just not doing all of my best breakouts during a practice against the people that I'm playing in the tournament against.
Yeah.
That's moronic. It's so stupid.
All the players say stuff about it of how they want. They want like tournaments every weekend, like kind of how Challengers Cups do it. Like, it's just, that's why Daniel Say should be fired. He doesn't listen to the players.
True.
Thieves. FaZe now onto the attack. Spreading the map, but looking over towards it's him by himself, the M15. That's, again, all the information you need. Throw out your utility. And how about that? This little shadow dragon trap.
Just shot it back and down.
So easy just underneath them. There's the cross by Hydra. Oh, mercy. Easy. Big win onto 0-4. Timing could be an issue here now, and all of a sudden FaZe have to kind of hard commit to try to get the bottom line, but you don't have the opportunity to. Hydra and Neum strike. Just down to it was the last one left for the 1v3. No bomb in hand. Smoke will block out his entryway. Nowhere to go. Thieves up big.
I'm telling you, it's sometimes about knowing who you're going up against.
So we skipped forward a little bit of time. We're straight on to Sunday championship morning. Someone just lost their wallet in the parking lot. The boys are already inside. I'm running a little late, but running late to be in early, so we're chilling. They just opened the doors and the guys are inside. I wanted to get here early because well, everyone's gonna be sitting at the main stage watching the finals. There's 4 teams left, so we have, how many matches to get through? Elimination, semis, winners, finals, losers finals, and then grand finals. So 4 matches today with 4 teams to see who takes it home. Look, I'm not an Optic fan. However, if Optic wins, I'm not gonna be upset because that place is gonna explode. But I wanna see Thieves win it, just for the sake of, I wanna hear the room go crazy. If Optic wins, I'm not really gonna be upset, honestly. Sorry I didn't get to see Matt. I got to his place last night, exhausted. He was exhausted, so just laid around and talked with him and his wife a little bit. And then crashed. When I got up this morning, they had already left for church. So, no Matt, but y'all will see them. I'm gonna see them again soon, so y'all will get to see Matt again soon. We need to go play golf again. That was fun. We need to go to a course though that is a little more quiet than we went to last time. I really enjoyed the course we were at, but I'd like to go to a course we can do it a little bit. Like, one of my local courses is, if you go during the week, it's so empty. They really don't care. Like, take as much time as you want. And you don't have to worry about being too quiet, and it's kind of nice. So hopefully they could come to my town. Some of the pros. It's Coy here for Championship Sunday. Look at them. They're actually playing today. Those weren't losers. They're kind of winners. There's so many Optic jerseys. There's some FaZe jerseys too, but so many Optic jerseys. I wonder, one thing I did not keep up with was how Challengers went. I do need to check and see on that, because there's a lot of hype behind it. There's a lot of big teams that were with big names. So I wonder how that worked out. I watched a little bit of the Challengers. The Challengers pit was crazy. The hype is never disappointing when it comes to a pit. I like Challengers. It's a different breed of when the competition gets going. When those people start to get super hype, it's just different. We're here in Dreamhack for Sunday. One last look. The artist alley is pretty cool. Some cool, like that lady's displaying some pins, a lot of artwork. There's some game designers that are showing their artwork. The Counter-Strike stage is up here, and it was crazy. These Counter-Strike guys are going insane. I wish I had more of an appreciation for Counter-Strike than I do. I just don't fully get it. I think that the stage for Counter-Strike looks better than the stage for CDL. Like, check this out.
Showed a bit of life since the J competition, and of course, Falcon's unrealized potential.
Gentlemen of the jury, you need to think about the exciting teams, not only this.
It's just insane. What is this line for? They're just now letting people into the CDL. Hold on, I need to find the boys. Oh, this line is long. I hope they're in this. Oh God. Y'all, this place is bumping. All right, predictions. Give me your predictions.
LAT wins over FaZe right now.
Okay.
100%.
Then what you got?
I think Optic beats Koi 3-2, but it's going to be close because Joe's going crazy.
Okay, then
I think Insight's going to be what drags them down.
Okay.
And I think Optic's going to be able to, you know, keep their own.
So then you got Koi Thieves.
I think Thieves beat Koi.
And then you have Optic Thieves.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you have Optic.
Now, Neum's a wild card. Neum turned up yesterday. If Neum chokes today, then we'll have...
You're an Optic fan wearing a red shirt. What are you thinking?
It's actually salmon, like a pink. It's just the lighting in here is different. It's technically like an orange salmon. That's why I wore it with blue. I know my color theory. And so does my wife, who helps me dress sometimes.
Tell me your breakdown of the bracket predictions.
So we got Thieves Vegas, round 1, losers semifinals. I got Thieves breaking this phase streak of beating them 4 in a row. Then I've got next match Optic Koi. I'm going 3-1 Optic. I got in the losers finals Thieves 3-2 Koi. And I hate to say it, I'm an Optic fan. I'm going Thieves 4-2 in the finals over Optic.
Wow. So I got an early upset on my bracket. I've got Koi beating Optic. First. I've got Thieves beating FaZe, knocking FaZe out early. I've got Koi beating Optic round in the winners final. Then I have Thieves, Optic, and losers final, where I think Thieves pull it through. So we'll have Thieves and Koi in the finals, and I think that Thieves have it. I think Thieves got it. They're just, Scrap's just icy this weekend. Man, it's gonna be so, literally every match today is gonna be a dogfight. Nothing's gonna be a shutout. Everything's gonna be close.
Still haven't got that bomb back there, looking for Kleenex, they're looking for him in towards the middle of the map, they have spotted him, looking for him, it's going to be shotty, it's going to be everybody, Kleenex is now running for his life, he's outnumbered massively, as everybody's flying, he finds the
We're going into the last game, grand finals. It is Optic versus Thieves. You got Optic?
So many occasions that they've
what game?
So many occasions that they look like they maybe just being a step away.
Probably 6.
You got Thieves?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my original prediction, but I am still cheering on the Dreamhack.
What game do you think Thieves got it in?
Dude, they're looking final on hardpoint right now. I'm gonna go game 6. I think they're gonna win 4-2.
I'm gonna say I got Thieves. I think it ends in game 5 though. I think Optic gets a map. But I think Thieves are coming for blood. Optic with another second place.
I would love to be wrong, but
I would just love to hear the building erupt when Optic wins. But Thieves. So here we are, going to Game 7.
Game 7. This has been nuts.
The craziest S&D snipe I've ever seen.
Yeah.
A crazy clutch overload ending to send it to Game 7.
Down 2, ties it up. They let Neum get a Hellstorm. Hellstorm clears. Free cap, out of time. Going Game 7. This is insane.
Then search and destroy.
And they're 1-1 on searches. I mean, it's literally about as even as it gets. This is ridiculous.
This is crazy.
It's a party. Hey, they're here. Where's the end of the rear? Two from Hercules. I mean, they set up that trap if you're LA Thieves and somehow you're down there. But Struck is here trying to move down the
What are we doing?
What? Oh! That was insane. Thieves win in crazy fashion. I'm not gonna have a voice. My voice is gonna be gone for a while. That was amazing. Insane tournament in general. Insane championship Sunday, insane grand finals, insane Game 7. The boys are heading home. I'm about to hit the road and head home. I got about a 4-hour drive. I'm gonna lock into the road. Thank y'all for coming. This was a great time. Great tournament. Really, like, this was the best tournament we could have went to, for sure. It was that good. It was crazy. So crazy. It was just hype the whole time. Packed out. Yeah, insane. All right, y'all catch me on Twitch. I'll be making more videos and stuff, but if you just want to just come hang out live on Twitch, y'all know where to find me. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.